President Trump has told associates he feels good about the way he has navigated the Alabama Senate race that has riven the Republican Party and is confident he will come out fine no matter what happens in the contest, according to friends and aides he has spoken to this week. White House advisors have recently shown Trump polls that indicate Republican nominee Roy Moore is trending upward or winning despite allegations from women who say he pursued them or made unwanted sexual advances they were teenagers and he was in his 30s. And the president, by leading a charge against Moore's opponent, Democrat Doug Jones, has sought to position himself as a champion of Alabama's conservative base, unlike his last foray in Alabama when he backed the loser in the Republican primary. Trump has said privately that if Moore wins, he would reject any move by Republican leadership to expel him from the Senate and would welcome his support on legislation, according to a senior administration official and a friend who has spoken to him. And if Moore loses, Trump will simply distance himself and remind people that he backed the current senator, Luther Strange, in the primary, these people said. Trump has also heard from outside advisors like Stephen K. Bannon, his former chief strategist, who have told him that his political base likes Moore and may not react well to Trump going against him. He is nearly obsessed about his base, one senior administration official said. There are two candidates in this race, and before last week, Doug Jones was skating scot-free and scrutiny-free, Kellyanne Conway, the president's counselor, said in an interview. Now people must focus on his record and the promise that he would be a doctrinaire liberal, as the president made clear. As with Trump versus Clinton, turning that race around from a referendum on him to a referendum on her was key to victory. The move has been welcomed by the Moore campaign and aligns with the message Moore is driving in Alabama, a relentless focus on Jones's relatively liberal positions on health care, immigration, abortion, and transgender rights. Trump and the Moore campaign are sharing a strategy of making the race about Jones. We are done with the garbage that has been dished out by some folks, so we are focused on the issues, and that is what the campaign is going to be about, said Moore campaign chairman Bill Armistead. He is going to define who he is and what he stands for and what his opponent stands for. White House political director Bill Stepien has circulated polls that emphasize how popular Trump is among Moore voters, along with Moore's improving position in the race. Conway has told Trump that the people who want Moore out of the race also wanted him out of the race, White House officials say. As a result, Trump has grown convinced that Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, our Kentucky, and others have overplayed their hands in repudiating Moore, according to several people who have spoken with him. White House advisors laugh privately at what one aide calls McConnell's kabuki dance moves to get Moore off the ballot, noting that congressional Republicans couldn't even repeal the Affordable Care Act. Trump has also told advisors that he doesn't want to be viewed by Moore as part of the Republican establishment that the former Alabama Supreme Court judge constantly rails against.